Hello everybody, this is Kevin with Inspiring How You See That. We're the inspirational channel that goes behind the scenes, interviews some of your favorite artists, entertainers, and much more. So we're talking with another Tech Tuesday here in regards to the 3D printer and the heater heads. So again, make sure you do like and subscribe to these videos, so that way you'll get a notification to any of the videos that we're putting out there that may help you. So this video here is to actually show you a couple of the questions that we had about the boot replacement and tightening the wire going into the heater head itself. And there was a couple other questions too about the tip and tightening the tip, but we'll kind of get into that here in a little bit. So one, when you're tightening these wires, you do not want to over tighten and over strip them. You can see this one's tightened properly. Basically, you insert the wire, and then once the screw goes in, it pushes into that wire. So once you see it butt up against that heater element and it's connecting properly, you should be good to go. Don't over tighten that, because these are just basically aluminum, and they will just pretty much shred if you over tighten it. Same thing with a nut. You don't want to do that. So just get it good and snug, and maybe pull on that wire right here a little bit and see if it's really snug in there, then you're fine. In regards to this boot is a big key essential. It basically, you want to make sure when you do purchase these that they're not some knockoff boot and it's gonna melt, because we have saw a lot of these where they do melt on this heater head. That's that. To your question, why do I need to replace these boots, or should I just not even worry about it, or can I get cheaper boots somewhere else? They're very inexpensive, even from Creality, if that's the printer you're using, or depending upon what printer you're using, you can get them from them directly. Now, if you do order in a lot of these because you're printing a lot, just like I said, don't try to get the cheapest ones possible, because they will melt, and then you're going to have all kinds of issues when it melts onto your heater head, and then you end up having to replace all that because it's all melted on there, and it just makes a real mess. So there are temperature settings for these, and it'll, when you order them, it'll tell you the temperature settings, whether it's 200, 300 Celsius. We'll get into that in another video about the tips and the heater heads and the upgrades for the heating. But that's just in regards to this portion here. Now the tip, if you're screwing this same thing here, like the screw, it's an aluminum tip. So if you're screwing this in, depending upon if you have a titanium tip, of course the titaniums are a lot harder, but if it's a brass tip, those are also soft metal as well. Just screw it in until it gets snug, and once you get it screwed in, just give it a little bit of a, just a little hair tighten. Don't try to over tighten it, and then you'll just strip it if you do, and then you'll be back at square one replacing all these. So this is another segment in regards to the tightening the wire, the boot, and the tip itself. And in other segments, we'll cover a lot more detailed parts of the printer and other issues that we have ran into ourselves, and or you guys have out there, have reached out to us, and we've diagnosed some of these problems. So we hope this helps, and we'll see you on the next one.